Oh.
No.
Door.
Okay.
Whoa. Look at the movement.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is my beautiful wife, Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to Season 1, Episode 1 of Vinland Saga, Somewhere Not Here. Okay.
Interesting. Only thing I know about this brand new show that we're starting is that it takes place during a Viking time period.
Perfect. That's also the only thing I know because you just told me. So.
Yeah, if you're excited for episodes of Vinland Saga, make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe down below for episodes coming every Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes right now in their extended full-length, full-screen forms, check out the Patreon link in the description below where they're all posted right now. And all those episodes tend to have more discussion, more of the episode, just more of everything. So make sure to check that out. All right, are we excited for episode 1 of Vinland Saga?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads. This video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
Beautiful eyelashes.
Yeah.
Like animation-wise.
Yeah. My goodness, that's gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Helga.
Is this a dead wife sequence?
Oh no.
No.
Oh.
No.
Thor.
Okay.
Whoa. Look at the movement.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Ah. Scary face.
Whoa. Oh my god. This camera
Hopping
work
between
is
boats is
beautiful.
amazing. Yeah, seriously.
Okay, year 987.
Okay.
What's the matter? You seem kind of out of it. Feeling all right?
Sorry, I dozed off a little.
Are those arrows? Oh no.
Yeah,
oh yeah. Oh no.
You'll be overwhelmed by their second wave. Thorkel, I want you to push the front line forward as far as you can.
Okay. So, I feel I kind of want subtitles because there's going to be a lot of hard to pronounce names.
Yeah.
And,
I love a subtitle.
It's
Sorry.
episode 1. It's episode 1. Welcome, dub haters. We love you.
Thanks for being here,
yes.
always.
You know what? We should do this for episode 1. We both have an auditory processing disorder, which essentially makes it so that if we were to watch in another language while reading English and looking at the visuals and talking, it just doesn't all compute, and we end up having to pause it every 2 seconds.
We literally did not work.
We watched one trailer in Japanese, and it was just nearly impossible to understand for us. So we appreciate you guys understanding that, and yeah, we're gonna.
I'm sure the sub is amazing.
Yes,
but the dub can also be amazing.
Absolutely,
2 things can be true at once.
Absolutely. But anyway, feel free to comment how good the sub is, though, because comments.
I'm sure it is.
Thorkel, I want you to push the front line forward as far as you can.
Thorkel and Floki.
Oh, you're right, Floki.
It always keeps us waiting. But I guess it's fine.
So they're gonna move the line. Thorkel and
I'm going to slow them
Floki.
down.
What do you mean? How can you do that from...
Oh.
The gravity is crazy.
Oh, he's a nimble one, isn't he? Wait, you're going alone?
Oh, wow.
Jeez, he is incredible.
A weapon.
And his name
Oh
was
my
just
god, and
Thor,
he's
I think.
using a sword and a bow and arrow. Hasn't really run into difficulty.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I'm also loving the sounds of the weapons. Like, the sound design is really good. Ooh, hail.
Yikes. Oof.
Dang.
He's very... No.
Oh.
Very nonchalant.
Realizing that he had a
No,
wife too.
what?
Whoa.
Not on the heart
Oh,
side, though.
no weapon.
Ooh. He's the weapon.
Yeah.
Oh my god, and he swims too.
They have armor on.
Oh, yeah, what? Okay.
Or maybe it's leather.
Underwater fencing. Damn.
Yeah, he does not seem passionate about this at all. You know?
Yeah. Let the sword go too. Aren't you going to need
He's
that?
thinking of his wife.
You can
I
just
don't think
pick
he
up
wants
a different
to be
one
here,
later.
you know?
Yeah.
Throwing down the sword, interesting little motif there.
Yeah. He swam to shore, didn't get back on a boat.
Yeah. Maybe he's done with fight. Maybe that was him actually throwing down the sword, you know?
Huh.
Maybe hearing that guy be like, sorry about his wife.
Call out for his wife.
Wait, and maybe nobody lived. Whoa.
Ooh, that looks terrible. What's with this purple sky?
I think it was just aesthetics.
All right.
But oh my gosh. What a start sequence.
Very cool.
Yeah, so he
I'm
does not-
hooked.
yeah, and he just... Oh, this intro is iconic.
Okay.
I've never seen it. I've only heard it. Who is this?
Oh, wow. Why do they include a blonde with a fuck-ass bob in every single show? Like, every single show.
Yeah, hey. You got Armin and Karapika. And
Yep.
Now this person.
Representing.
Oh, that seems to be... Oh, it's his son.
Okay. That's the baby grown up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I think that purple sky was just lightning, but...
Okay.
Okay.
It just seemed like it activated right before the hail. Which, I mean, could be aesthetic.
Yeah.
Mushrooms? Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Beautiful.
What do we think of that intro?
That was amazing. I loved that.
Yeah, that music was beautiful.
Super good.
Love the music, and also I'm just really like thinking about what we saw in that first scene, and like
Totally.
I think him throwing down that sword was him quitting that fight, like, and leaving, because he did not seem
Yeah,
passionate
it
about
seemed
any
like
of that.
he could have very easily hopped back on the boat and continued, but stabbing that guy and hearing him like call out to someone seemed like that shifted something for him.
Yeah, because he was thinking about his wife at the beginning,
Yeah.
or maybe
Yeah.
I would assume
we would
so.
assume
because it seemed he had a
we're
son.
making a lot
so-
of leaps. Fishies
Yeah.
against the current.
Ah, good catch. Like a fish.
I love fish. So this is the little guy.
Yeah.
A lot of responsibility for a kid.
Yeah. Getting some water.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Iceland is beautiful. I love Iceland.
wanna go.
We do. And ride the horses.
Yeah.
Iceland specific horses.
Oh, Thorfinn, could you
Thorfinn.
go feed the sheep and milk the
Thorfinn.
cow? Sure.
Oh.
Aww. Cute. Those
Oh
are
hell yeah!
big
This is
sheep.
the dream.
Yeah.
Beautifully animated.
Yeah, this is gorgeous.
Solo farm.
Oh. He's waiting for his dad. His eyes are stunning.
Yeah. I mean, we know from Attack on Titan.
Whoa,
Wit can draw
I
an
love
eye.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be right. I think he's just waiting on his dad.
Yeah.
With the lush forests of Markland behind us, we sailed onward to the south. The wind seemed to be telling us, there's a better land waiting for you on the horizon.
Oof.
And finally, we found it. A new continent.
Wow.
A new frontier, full of fruit trees and grassy meadows. A place like that needed a name.
Whoa.
I called
Wow.
it Vinland.
Finland.
Oh, all right.
What do you say, little ones? Think better of me now? Old man Leif Erikson.
Oh,
What?
Leif Erikson.
Yeah.
That was amazing!
Okay.
And next, were people there? Was the weather warm? Was it even bigger than Iceland is?
Oh, indeed. And it was much warmer than it is here. Green
Happy Leif
grass as
Erikson
far as
Day.
the eye could see.
Hinka dinka targan.
We made friends with the natives as well. Couldn't speak each other's languages, but that didn't stop us. In fact, they even gave me this pipe as a token of our friendship.
Are we buying
And
this?
also,
We'll see. Maybe in this world they live in harmony.
all
right.
Did you say only fierce warriors can wear it?
Only a fearless warrior is allowed to wear this headdress. Here, take it. Quite something, isn't it?
Hey!
Yay!
Certainly is.
That really
The
happened?
children haven't been put to bed yet, I see.
Yes, well, I just thought it would be nice for them to hear his story.
You're a true warrior.
That's the
You
welcome?
really are incredible, aren't you?
I think in the time jump, he's probably been home a while.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, we have no idea that he's been gone a while. you know?
Gotcha. Okay.
How'd you like to sail in my ship when you grow up?
No, why can't we go right now?
But you...
Wait, your story doesn't make sense. Cause what about the Jormungandr? My grandfather told me it lives in the west,
The
eating all the ships that
snake
sail
of the
big,
world.
Yeah.
and that nothing exists beyond it.
And he's exactly right.
Viking
Which ought to give you
mythology
some
can
idea of how phenomenal
stretch
I am.
itself around the
See
world
this?
and eat its own
It's
tail.
proof of my astounding bravery.
But how can you say you're brave when you don't do any fighting?
What? You're not getting it. When you sail a ship, you fight against the sea. Now what about that?
Just as I thought.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Everybody says that you're just a child who has some hair on his lip.
Sure, you go off on adventures, but you're
Well-
useless in battle.
Kids,
Don't believe
the kids
everything
have
you
him
hear.
figured out.
Thorfinn knows I'm telling the truth.
Well,
Oh, maybe
Thorfinn actually doesn't know
can't trust
that.
some wandering old man. Is that how it is?
I mean, if my father told me you were a warrior, then I'd believe
Huh.
it, but...
oh, big respect for his father.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Hey, Thors! These
I get good
ankle
vibes from the
biters are
dad.
mocking me, so talk some sense into them.
Well, I think that's enough for tonight. Ari, take them all home. Make sure they get there safe.
Who are you?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Can someone help him, please?
Yeah.
My God.
People freezing to death in Greenland.
Livestock will be lost too. Every season it's worse. It's harder and harder for these old bones to cope with it.
Oof.
It's freezing.
We're bringing the goats inside. Or sheep.
Welcome home, dear. These two were the only ones getting a little weak.
You must be
Aw.
frozen stiff, Hilva. Let me warm you up.
You pervert.
Gross.
Mother, go to bed. You'll catch a cold.
Their hair is so nice.
Yeah, it is
Come and
really
help me tie
beautiful.
up the sheep.
All right.
Times are tough, even around here.
Indeed.
Someday we may face a winter that no one can survive. Back at home, my younger brother's making plans to leave everything behind.
Isn't it far?
Come now. I was able to make it out there round trip.
Vinland's not too far away!
Outfit's cool.
Yeah.
Is this a dream?
Or just his imagination.
Yeah.
They've animated it in such a non-threatening way.
No, bro, there's no room for both of us. You have your own bed.
No thanks.
That's not fair. I'm the one who warmed this bed up. You. Huh? They're still talking?
Don't worry about it, little brother. The adults can do that just fine on their own. Now, go back to sleep and let me give you a big hug.
He's like, we need heat.
A
here."
human heater.
God's wounds.
Father,
Oh,
why
wow.
do we have to do this? Normal people
people would just buy a slave.
Oh.
Especially with Mother's health, your daughter shouldn't have to do all the chores.
We do things.
Oh, no.
our way, and always have.
But the dad's against it.
Yeah, okay.
You are so odd.
Maybe from his time in war, like he's seen stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, karma.
I thought that was it for me.
Are you hurt?
No,
It's snow, so you're probably fine, but
What's wrong?
scary.
there's something down here.
Ilva?
Her name was Eva? Was
Yeah.
it Yiva?
Ilva?
Okay.
Ilva. What is it?
Oh no, oh no. Oh.
Did he die?
Horrible. He didn't look
Hey,
well.
Lee,
Yeah.
how much of last night's story was true?
The whole thing. How much, he says.
Okay, then why don't you let me sail with you? I'll believe it if I see it myself.
Idiot. That isn't what being a believer means. And if you really want to go sailing, you should ask your father. What about that warship? Our village has had it for generations. I'm sure they'd let you and your father borrow it for a while.
My father's too stingy. He doesn't ever let me do anything.
He isn't being stingy. He's trying to protect you, Thorfinn. The sea can be frightening.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
I was once trapped by a floating sheet of ice.
Oh. Hate
It wasn't
that.
very long after we'd moved to Greenland. I was careless.
Gorgeous though.
Yeah.
Our provisions ran out in no time. We ate ice to try to forget our hunger.
Oh, that's
Eventually,
bad.
our ship succumbed to the pressure. With no other options, we walked across the frozen sea. Before I knew it, I was the only one left.
Whoa.
Wow.
All 6 of my crewmates had died.
Horrible.
I don't understand. Why do we work this hard to live on an island that's so far north?
Helga, boil some water. Ilva, the blankets.
Right. What happened to that man?
He was buried in the snow.
He's alive though.
Yeah, okay. Oof. Yeah, I mean, people stay alive. Oh, God.
Wow.
People stay alive a lot longer in cold.
Put more wood on the fire.
Meanwhile, she was asking to have a slave earlier.
Yeah.
Wait, Father? Isn't he already dead? His limbs are rotting. And besides...
Frostbite?
isn't he-
Frostbite.
Yeah.
You know.
He's not from this village. I wonder what the poor thing thought he was doing out in that blizzard.
Trying to
What do you think he
escape.
was doing? He's an escaped slave. We'll be in deep trouble if we're seen giving him shelter.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm not liking this sister very much.
No.
Elis was her name, I think?
Who
Long
cares?
before you were ever born, our ancestors lived far to the east. In a land called Norway, much warmer than here, and the sea never freezes. A beautiful place, with countless fjords that keep it safe. Or they did, until a powerful man named Harold arrived.
Harold.
His forces tore through our villages like a raging wildfire.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
When they were finished,
Scary
himself
looking
the
dude.
first king of Norway.
Oh.
The people were forced to choose, either submit and kneel before their new king, or leave their home for good.
Oh no.
Harold
Many
basically.
couldn't stand to
Wow.
live under Harold's tyranny, and went to a land far outside his reach. They came here, to Iceland.
Okay.
You're lying. You really are a big liar! My father and my ancestors would never run away like that!
Well,
Oh,
Stupid
well.
old man! Washed up geezer!
I think that was real.
Mm-hmm.
So Harold basically forced them to leave Norway, found here. Because it's relatively new. Like, if Leif Erikson was the one who founded it, he's not old. So,
Yeah.
like, this is a brand new society.
Like within a generation.
Yeah. Do we think that first battle scene was against the forces of Harold?
Maybe.
I assume so.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Yeah. Because they were kind of forced to fight.
Yeah.
Father! Hey, Father! You won't believe it, but old man Leif said that...
He's busy.
That gets tiring after a while.
Yeah, seriously.
Thorfinn, welcome
Interesting, like, show of his character that he's so passionate about saving him.
Yeah.
Somebody's slave. He's a runaway.
Jesus Christ.
Like, girl.
He's alive!
Oh! Wow, he did it.
Can you hear me? Tell me your name.
It's so cold.
Ilva. The fire. More wood.
Oh, okay.
Ilva.
Now tell me,
Yeah, that's
where is it you come from?
Are you sending me back?
Oh.
Back to Lord Halfton's estate?
Halfton! That means he came from beyond the mountains.
I hate that place so much. I hate it. But I've nowhere else to go.
Thors! Come quickly! Halfton is at the harbor!
Oh, he
No
came.
doubt he and his men are here looking for trouble again. And you're the only one who
You
can
think they're
face him.
here for him?
Yes.
Slave and force the way
Yep.
to the shore.
Oh my god.
Leif is stalling them for the moment, but it won't be long before they draw their blades. Please, hurry!
Interesting moral dilemma here.
Wait, can you pause it for a second?
Yep.
It's so interesting that the son was literally just running back to the house because he was so mad at his father for not fighting and doing something. And he walks in on his dad fighting and doing something.
Yeah, I think he's running back because he thinks he's a liar for now.
Fair enough.
But that the only reason he'd be upset is the notion of that being possible.
Right. Yeah.
So
and he's confronted with proof that that is not, in fact, the situation.
Well, we'll see how he handles
I guess,
it. What's
yeah.
going to happen here?
No,
Is he going to fight or is he not?
Yeah. I don't think he's just going to hand over that person.
All right, what are you going to do?
The only thing that looks good around someone's neck is a chain.
Oh.
Not gold.
Fuck you.
Just an iron chain. People can be so uncivilized, but put them in these, and that all changes. Wouldn't you agree? Last night, one of my slaves broke his chains and escaped. Anyone know where he is?
You dare pick a fight with us?
I think you just leave the quarrels of the past where they belong.
This isn't the first time that we've had trouble with them. In fact, the People's Council had to step in before and mediate.
Oh, wow.
Remember you? You're the cocky bastard who took off my left arm.
Want to lose the right one?
I only claimed your arm because you took my older brother's leg.
Ah. Symbolism.
Walk again because of you. I should chop your legs off.
Go ahead and try. The People's Council means nothing to me.
Oh, okay.
Lord Halfton.
You will stand down.
Whoa. To his own person?
Oh my god, oh my god.
I don't tolerate those who mock the law. The law is a chain.
Oh my god.
Anything capable of turning savage brutes into men. Don't forget that.
Oh my god.
That was horrifying.
The runaway
Yeah.
slave I seek is a young Slavic man. Does anyone know where he is?
Did that to his own man because he
Holy
had made a
shit.
notion of going against the law.
Yeah.
Oh, this where he's thinking of?
For the first time in my life, I feel at peace.
Stay with us. Hey, wake up! You have to focus or you'll die.
Father. Mother.
Oh.
Oh.
Sister.
Stop.
It's you. You're all here.
Can someone take that off of him?
We were sold to different people. Where am I? And why do I?
If you go far to the west, across the ocean, you'll find a wonderful place called Vinland, where the sun shines bright, plentiful, no slave traders, far from the wars of man. We'll go there.
Is he being for real or does he think he's gonna die and is just telling him something nice? Oh yeah, no, this is we're going to a farm.
You could come with us, and we could live in peace.
Oh.
In Vinland.
Vinland.
That's what this place is.
Oh, this guy needs to go.
Yeah. Who brought him here?
Found you. Do forgive the interruption, Thors.
I hope he just gets him anyway.
I am the rightful owner of that slave, and I want him back.
Father, what? Come along, Thorfinn.
Lord Halfdan! It's not what you think. We weren't hiding him from you.
Oh my
He
God.
was about to die. We were just nursing him back to health so you could...
Tell me, how much did you pay for this slave?
Father?
Thors is
It's
awesome.
rude to ask a question like that.
Cost 2 ewes, young ones at that.
I'll give you 3. Let me buy him. So then, we have a deal?
He's coming home with me. He must be
It's the
tortured
principal.
as an
Oh.
example to the other slaves.
Oh,
What if I give you 4?
the aura just
Wow,
increased.
yeah.
Lord Halfdan just told.
Silence. What if I asked to double it?
Agreed. All ewes are under 3 years of age.
God damn.
8 sheep for a worthless bastard like that.
Is this Alex Lee?
Huh.
How could I say no?
You're kidding. We're giving him 8 of our sheep now?
8 of them?
Wow.
Small price to pay for freedom, but
So, Thors,
my God.
do you honestly
Yeah.
believe you freed that man from his chains? Where exactly do you plan on taking him? I'll be choosing the sheep myself.
Whoa. Also, I've redecided that's Gojo. Listen and tell me this doesn't sound a little bit like Gojo.
That man from his chains. Where exactly do you plan on taking him?
All right.
So he's saying he wouldn't even free him even if he took him out of his chains? Like essentially saying he's like, can't escape?
What's the plan?
Ylva, are you sad?
I thought that was obvious. He gave away all of those ewes and the man still died anyway.
Oh.
Father, you're such a fool. Why do you do things
Father, are we runaways like he was? Old man Leif said that... He told me that our ancestors ran away from the east. He said we escaped.
Yes.
This says a lot about the father's morality, though.
Mm-hmm.
I like him.
Yeah.
Then
The kid's gonna want to go fight.
what would happen if we wanted to escape from here? Where would we go?
Is this...
Oh.
Who is this?
Is that him grown up?
No. I'm sorry, what exactly did he ask? And that's definitely not him grown up, I'd say.
Okay. He said what would happen if we wanted to escape from here.
What would happen if we wanted to escape from here?
Go to Vinland, I guess. I think that's an impending threat.
Interesting. A chest?
I'm guessing that's where his weapons are. Yep.
Yeah.
Like God of
The
War.
variety. Wow. Great
What a
first episode.
Captivating first
Yeah,
episode of
totally.
this anime. What are your first thoughts?
Wow. I mean, there's so much to talk about. I feel like I have a super solid understanding already of kind of the family dynamic and the world set up, at least for like the main characters, which is amazing. I thought the animation was stunningly beautiful.
I agree. I think the animation was fantastic, and I think our main character is going to be this boy, but like getting to know who his father is as a man, like I feel like is setting like the mast of this story. You know,
100%.
I want to see where this goes, because like in a typical shonen he would have like kicked ass and fought, but he was like, I'll give you like whatever you want, just we want to keep this man away from you. Like,
yeah,
what an honorable, like,
well, and they knew he was gonna die anyway.
Yeah,
it was just
it's the principle.
Didn't want him to die like that.
Yeah, I think also he doesn't want conflict. Like, I think he, after fighting in that war, is probably like, at any cost, let's just not fight.
Yeah.
Like, whatever can bring that to be, you know? Also, beautiful outro.
Yeah.
That is where we left for episode 1 of Vinland Saga. Pretty devastating. I was like tearing up in the middle of that episode.
Oh, me too.
A sword is a tool meant to kill. Why do you need it? Whose life do you intend to take? You don't have enemies. The truth is that nobody has them.
Oh.
Nobody in this entire world deserves to get hurt.
I can't wait to see more, but if you're excited for more episodes of Vinland Saga, make sure to hit like and subscribe down below for episodes coming every Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes right now, they are all posted to Patreon in their extended full-length forms. We have a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
Thank you for watching. For now, we're going to go to our discussion section led by our amazing Patreon members. Every episode, we take 3 questions from the Patreon members, and we love getting to analyze and dive deep into these shows. So if you want to ask us questions we answer after every episode of any show we watch, join the link in the description below and start asking. And also, it helps us as creators join the Patreon, so make sure to check out the link in the description below. For now, let's go to question 1. All right, question 1. Aquafina asks, Vinland Saga is a very different genre of anime from anything else you guys have watched. How do you feel about this idea of a historical fiction-esque type of show where the main historical events apparently happened, but like it's an exaggeration of certain like battles and stuff?
I think that's super cool.
It's very grounded.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like it provides a really cool kind of scaffold for like our mental reference. Like when you say Norway, like we know what that is. It allows them to like kind of flesh out the story a lot faster, just because they're not explaining to us every single component of what they're talking about.
Yeah, I think the part that sticks out to me most is that it's not taking place in Japan. It's in like historical, like it's an actual place. Like the only other one.
Japan's an actual place.
Okay, I'm saying historical. Like these Japan-based anime we've seen. First of all, most anime take place just in Japan because that's where they're written.
Right.
But they're in non-real Japan, where like shadow curses exist.
Right.
Like I'm saying, like a historical accurate location and time period, like a year that is real.
Right.
Like the clothing that's so real. And then the thing that stuck out to me was the real physics of it, like falling off of a roof, and it's not like this slip and sort of gag fall, or it's just very real. The physics feel very realistic, and like things have weight, and like I don't know, it was like the cows and the sheep. There was something about it that just felt like I was watching like a movie rather than an anime. Like the camera shots too were just like, I don't know, there was no power system present, and it was just like an animation of a time period. I enjoy the vibe of it, and I'm like interested to see where it goes next. Like even if it's kind of, I mean, somebody said in the comments, like if you know Viking history, you kind of already know where the story ends, but like I don't very well. So it's gonna be fascinating, but like also cool that it's based on a real thing. I think that's gonna be so fun.
Totally.
Let's go to question 2. Question 2. Aaron Ryan asks, why do you think Thors worked so hard to save the slave and insisted on buying him after he died, even paying much more than the original cost? In this setting, owning a slave is very normalized. Why do you think Thors is different? I feel like it really talks about like the morality of the father and how he was definitely, like, I don't know whether he had this morality when he was at war, or if that moment sort of shifted him to realize there are so much more important things than conflict. But it seems that the sheep, in order to just pay and not give up this person they found, is like just very symbolic about him not like wavering on his morality and not fighting.
Yeah, well, and he's willing to give up a lot in order to both hold his values and also not have things descend into violence.
Yeah, You clearly saw that he's an incredible fighter.
Totally. And it feels like what the moment on the boat was, that like what they were showing us in that moment was like, I don't know, I think if you're fighting a large group of people, and like I'm not saying this from experience obviously, but it's very easy and almost necessary to dehumanize them in your head.
Yeah.
But then when you look in someone's eyes and you hear them say the name of the person they love, like you have a person you love, like it puts you kind of on the same level. And so to kind of have that be like the background of this character that we're shown, and then have it cut to this moment where Thors values the humanity of this person whose humanity has been removed from them by force by this horrific monster person. I think it shows that Thors is a person who values the inherent humanity of every individual, no matter what.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. And I just think it speaks volumes about him. And I hope that, like, especially his daughter at this point, but I hope that...
Yeah, what the fuck is her problem?
His kids can sort of recognize that and pass that on. But pretty incredible that during the time period where that's normalized, he still even thinks against that.
Yeah,
like,
interesting he didn't, like, check his kid, though, because...
I mean, I think... Again, like it seems he avoids conflict at all costs. You know what I mean? Like even
yeah,
with
but at
that,
the cost of having a child who thinks that way. Like that's
yes,
not
but maybe
free.
His opinion is like if I continuously avoid conflict, they will get that aspect. I don't have to tell them directly, but they'll eventually come to the conclusion.
Yeah, lead by example.
Yeah,
I guess.
Do you get what I mean? Like her, maybe like think about it. Right when she asks, he makes a showing to be like, I am not giving you this back. Like. You are not going to get this person back, and you're not going to take them. Like, even if they have passed away, that's how strongly I'm against what you asked, daughter. You know what I mean? Like, right in front. Like, that's
fair enough.
That's your answer.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
Yeah. So I think he, like you said, I think he's somebody who speaks with actions more, not aggressive actions. It's just a lot of great symbolism in this first episode. Like, I'm still thinking of moments that are popping up in my head.
Yeah,
but
100%.
Anyway, let's go to our final question. Final question. Eric asks, what are your impressions about what this story is going to be about based on the events of the first episode?
Okay, I think the kid is going to go try to find Vinland.
Do we think Vinland's real? Probably.
Probably, for the sake of the plot. And my guess would be that the, like, second, like, the extension of finding Vinland is going to seek out the people who exiled his people and removing them from power, defeating them, whatever that looks like, bringing his people back.
But with his dad's morality, like, does it seem like he's going to be this fighter? Like, for me, I think this is somehow setting up that, like, you either go back and fight the person like Harold that destroyed your ancestors, or you go away to Vinland and live free.
Yeah, it seemed like the son was pretty irritated with his dad's passivity.
And I think therein lies the potential for growth.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I think it's going to be, you know what? I'm going to call shot across the bow here. He doesn't really get it. He somehow incites a conflict. The conflict ends with his dad dying.
Oh.
And then he realizes, I need to stop
this
conflicts
wasn't worth
altogether.
it, and that's why my dad
on.
never did stuff like this. Yeah.
Maybe.
All right. I could see it.
Like, what if he goes in that chest of weapons, takes it, and goes out to sea by himself? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll have to see, but definitely a non-clear path ahead with this story, and I'm fascinated to see what happens here. But are we excited for episode 2 of Vinland Saga?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.